Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss about the components of ecosystem. We all know that ecosystem contain both biotic and abiotic components. Biotic components are living things which includes plants and animals, and abiotic components are non-living things which is like water, climatic conditions, nutrients, everything are classified under abiotic components. So the ecosystem which contains both biotic and abiotic things. Okay, there are three main things or main components of biotic component. One is producer, second one is consumer, and the third one is decomposer. So from this diagram, we can understand about the different components of ecosystem. So it contains both biotic and abiotic. Abiotic things, the examples are rain, light, wind, temperature, soil, minerals, topography, everything are coming under abiotic. And biotic components contains producers, consumers and decomposers, and consumers can be further classified into primary consumer, secondary consumer, tertiary consumer and quaternary consumer. Okay, next is about the biotic components. The first one is producer, okay, which produces their food, okay, and include plants and some bacteria which are capable of producing their own food by themselves. So such plants are considered as producers. Then consumers, okay, consumers are the next level of the living things in the ecosystem under biotic category. It includes animals that cannot produce their own food but obtain their energy from the producers. The next is decomposer. So the decomposers includes fungi and some of the bacteria, okay, which are normally living on dead matters, and it will help us in decaying that dead plants and animals and decompose that organic matter into inorganic matter, which increases the fertility of the soil. Next is about producer, which is also called as autotroph, okay, which can able to manufacture food for themselves, okay, normally green plants, okay, which are also called as photoautotrophs, okay, they can make their own energy by themselves with the support of light and carbon dioxide through the process called photosynthesis. Then consumers are the next upper trophic level of biotic component, and here, unlike producer, they cannot make their food by themselves like plants or producers, okay, they get their energy from plants and also from the animals, okay, which may eat either plants or animals or both. Then types of consumers. Okay, there are three types of consumers. The first category is carnivores, then herbivores. The third one is omnivores. Herbivores are primary consumers and they get their energy from plants and only from plants. The examples for this type of primary consumers are deer, cattle, rabbit, etc. The next is secondary consumer, which are called as carnivores, which are normally meat eaters, okay, and feed on herbivores, okay. So example for this type of carnivores are dog, fox and wolf, etc. Then consumers, okay, here we can see the herbivores, okay, elephant, giraffe, deer, all such animals are coming under the category of herbivores. Then secondary consumers, which are meat eater, okay, and carnivores only eat meat. Next, tertiary consumers, they are carnivores which prey upon other carnivores, okay, so it will eat other carnivores, for example lion, tiger, okay, these animals normally eat the other small sized carnivores. Then omnivores, okay, we are coming under the category of omnivores. That means the omnivores eat both meat and plants. Okay, so that's why it is classified under omnivores. So these are all some of the examples for omnivores. And decomposers. So the decomposers are organisms which feed on dead and decaying matters and convert the organic matter into inorganic matter. That's why it is called as decomposers. Okay, so this type of organisms are helping for the recycling of nature. Okay, then example for decomposers are mushrooms, worms, bugs, okay, which live on dead things and turn them into the decomposed form of substance, okay, and that will become a nutrition to the soil. So their presence is also much needed for the ecosystem. So these are all some of the examples for the decomposers. The next is about the abiotic components. Okay, these are all climatic factors and adaptive factors and geographical factors, which are nothing but energy, nutrition, and toxic substances. Okay, example, we can further classify this into physical and chemical factors. Examples for physical factors are sunlight, temperature, precipitation, nature of soil, fire, water, everything are classified under physical factors of abiotic components. And chemical factors like percentage of water in the soil, salinity of water, oxygen dissolved in the water, nutrition present in the soil, all these things are classified under the chemical factors under the category of abiotic components. So these are all some of the abiotic components like sunlight, air, wind, everything, okay, are coming under the classification of abiotic components. Thank you.